Now, from the Valley of the Sun, EA Sports welcomes you inside State Farm Stadium, just west of downtown Phoenix, Arizona. Cameron Dicker has the ball teed up as we get underway. And off we go here on Monday night. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, here's the one-time Seminole. And that play gets nothing. So, no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain. These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
He's got his man. It's Harrison. A gain of 18 for number 18. And a first down.
I think it's so critical to start the game fast. I mean, you hear every coach and player harp on it in their press interviews and in their conferences. It's something that everybody stresses, but it's easier said than done. So I think for them to come out and face an early 3rd down and be able to pick up a first and extend this possession, I think it goes a long way towards everybody on that sideline and in that huddle just taking a deep breath.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. This has been a solid opening drive. They're knocking on the door. 1st and goal. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. To throw again is Murray. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Tip Ryman. Touchdown, Cardinals. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Darius Davis to return it. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's the rookie from Troy, Kamani Vidal. He'll be brought down after a short pickup to about the 29. Second down and 8. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They'll pick up 23 on that one. And the Chargers have the first down. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. On the ground, they'll go with Vidal. And he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. That's Zaven Collins on the stop. Third and long. Shotgun now for Herbert. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Budda Baker.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. They'll try again here. Second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. The throw on the run is complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Out of the pistol, it's Murray. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. And that is incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. Davis now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. They're going to stop him in his tracks right at the 15-yard line. From the 35, it's first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this first quarter. From the gun, it's Herbert. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Glad McConkey, the one he was looking for. Now it's going to be third down. They'll motion over Pierce. On third and long, it's Herbert. Now the ball thrown deep for Johnston. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Let's go, let's go. Set. Crowd right, crowd right, crowd right.
They'll motion over Pierce.
Set.
Now Herbert. Checking it down, this one is caught. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Go.
Herbert looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He's got his tight end. That's Hurst. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Ready.
A handoff, and this is Vidal. Fighting off defenders here. He'll churn forward and pick up 3. Second and 7.
Balin Tiger. Balin Tiger.
They'll motion over Pierce.
What is it?
Here's Herbert. That's going to be intercepted. That's the safety, Jalen Thompson. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Now Prater to tack on the extra point. It's up and through. And the Cardinals move further out in front. It is now 17-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Past midfield. Look at him go. And they finally get him down, but not before he's inside the 20. What a return.
All right, so if you're going to be a kick returner in the National Football League, you need these 2 things. Balance, vision, and yes, speed doesn't hurt too much either. And all 3 of those were evident there. I mean, what a return that was to set his guys up, starting this drive inside the red zone.
On 1st down, Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarter?
And he's into the end zone. Kimani Vidal. Touchdown Chargers. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers are back in this one. It's 17-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. First and 10.
2-2.
We'll start this drive on the ground, and it's Connor. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. That'll be intercepted. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. This defense is able to get the hold here on 1st down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4-down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he may have come back a little bit, and now it is 3rd and goal. They'll run. A 2nd effort, and he is in. Kamani Vidal. Touchdown, L.A. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal. And, Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
On 1st and 10, Murray. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Junior Colson.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Herbert now on 1st down. He's got it at the 7, and he's going to be taken down.
Sudden change, so you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
Johnston motioning over. Here's a run. He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And he will score again. Kamani Vidal. Touchdown Chargers. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in 1 game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit Just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
Throwing now is Herbert. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
They'll motion over Pierce. On play action now, Herbert. And this one is caught by Pierce. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They motion the slot man left. Now Herbert. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
21. Hey, Kaplan.
Herbert to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think their sideline celebrated just a little prematurely, because if you look closer, Mike, it's pretty clear. The receiver did not possess the ball while having both feet inbounds. Missed opportunity there, incomplete.
So we have hit halftime here on a Monday night as we send you to Orlando to check in with the coach, Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll give this to Vidal. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. On the ground, it's Vidal. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
They'll run with Vidal. He'll manage only a couple. Dalvin Tomlinson fighting off the blocks to make the play. They'll motion over Pierce. Throwing, Herbert. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
From the gun on 3rd down, Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. That is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Now Murray on first down. Now problems. He loses the football near his own goal line. And that's going to be scooped up in the end zone. A fumble recovery for touchdown. And a terrific play for the defense to come up with the score that, Greg, extends their lead and really hurts the offense's momentum.
Mike, it's hard enough in this league when you find yourself trailing in the second half to be able to battle yourself back and try to end up winning this game. But when you have turnovers like that, that not only then extend the lead, it just makes that even a taller task.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They go play action. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
When it starts bad, it has a funny way of ending up getting worse, and I don't think that could be any more true than it is right now. They're already down by multiple possessions, and after that start to this drive with the sack, they find themselves once again in a massive hole. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Now Murray on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Here comes Vidal. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. It's a short pickup, taking this to the 49. That's Jalen Thompson up from his safety spot to bring him down. 3rd down, 3 to go. Now it's Herbert. That one complete to Pierce.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete.
That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Junior Colson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll stick with him again. He'll get this right to the 20-yard line. It's Sean Murphy Bunting on the tackle. They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. So we are... They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Herbert keeping it on the zone read. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chargers will extend their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Gonna work Connor in the middle here. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. A big run, they finally get to him and bring him down.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
And he will score. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Arizona. Prater on to attempt the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cardinals are able to cut the deficit to 10. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Davis now to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. His drive will start on the ground. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, When did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
2-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
There's a saying on defense, Mike, tips and overthrows, you've got to get those. Those got to turn into interceptions. So if you're the offense here, after you saw that ball batted in the air, man, I can promise you it felt like a lifetime waiting to see if it just falls harmlessly to the ground. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball, but at the same...
Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Down to a knee here. The defense still has a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they're going to use them. Herbert down to a knee. And that should wrap this one up.